Alright guys, welcome back to Sunderland Manager Mode episode number 7 this time around after some rather dubious tactical decisions in the previous episode that didn't really go our way, to be completely honest. We come into a Capital One Cup game at home against Arsenal, and we beat them on the opening day. It was a bit of a shock result, to be completely honest, but we performed well, and if we could repeat that performance, we definitely were in with a shout of getting through into the next round of the League Cup. Full strength side out for this one, and straight away actually Arsenal were in on the attack, and Jack Wilshere actually incidentally came back from injury yesterday for Arsenal against QPR, and played quite well for the 60 minutes he was on the pitch, and he came close there to putting Arsenal in front, but Stephen Fletcher races away, and how's that for a finish into the top corner? A great run through the back line, turns his side onto his left foot, and he does actually have a decent left foot. And a quick cutscene there of Kazuki Honda with his 4 cup goals, clearly proving there that he's definitely a purchase well made this season. And Stephen Fletcher again breaking through the back line. Is this or is this not a penalty? I can't decide. I don't know whether there's contact before he gets the ball, whether he's just swung a miss and then fallen over and dived. I'm not sure. Let me know down below in the comments if you think that was a penalty or not. But we went in 1-0 up at half time, and things were looking half decent for us to progress into the next round of the cup. Kazuki Honda always going to turn inside onto his left foot from that position, and unfortunately drills it just wide. Aaron Ramsey here, just before the hour, gets inside of our box, gets a shot away, and is well blocked, but Santi Cazorla is clinical. Absolutely fantastic left-footed finish. Latching onto the loose ball there and putting it into the bottom corner and putting Arsenal back on level terms. Now, Arsenal were playing their typical passing, flowing style, and obviously, as we saw in the game against Swansea earlier on in the season, we don't really play too well against that sort of style of football, but we were breaking quite well, and Stephen Fletcher here does get away, but unfortunately can't get his shot far enough across goal into the corner, and Szczesny makes a good save, and they brought on Podolski there for Giroud in the last few minutes. James McLean, who we brought on, gets a chance 5 minutes from the end, and another fantastic save from the Arsenal keeper there, which keeps us out. We do go through into extra time in this Capital One Cup. A few of the results there: Fulham beating Wigan 1-0, no real surprises. City with a 3-0 win as well, but we go into extra time, into the second half of extra time actually, and Kazuki Honda gets through into the box, and just as you're about to pull the trigger and unleash a rifled shot, the defender does get back and make a good challenge, a vital challenge, and Arsenal then hit the post coming into towards the end of the second half, and we were looking like we was going to go to penalties, but second half extra time, or second half added time in extra time, and the corner is flicked on, and Abu Diaby pops up at the back post. An absolute cup heartbreak for Sunderland here and for us. The boys, as you can see from those pictures there, absolutely dejected, absolutely heartbroken, and it's going to take a lot to come back from that. The confidence was definitely shot from that last minute defeat, but we do go away to Stoke in the next Premier League game. We sit 10th in the table. We do have a couple of games in hand, and Stoke away really isn't the nicest of fixtures to come into on the back of a gut-wrenching defeat. But Adam Johnson there with a good effort early on, and we were trying our best to be as positive as possible. And Adam Johnson again with a good effort, this time with his right foot, makes Asmir Begovic make a good save. Charlie Adam does have a very good left foot, and in comes the Stoke corner, and another scrappy goal. We just can't get it clear why Mignolet fell over for that last attempt there. I'm not entirely sure, but Peter Crouch is on hand to make the most of that. And then 2 minutes into the second half, have a look at this. The Stoke player heads the ball, and Craig Gardner's just got his arm up there, and he gets a knock on it with his hands. And I hate penalties like that. When you think, do I go left, do I go right? And just at the last minute, you dive out of the way and he plays it down the middle. It was a tame penalty as well, and had I not moved, we probably would have saved it. But Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, how's that for a finish? Pick that one out. 57th minute, we are back in it at 2-1, and a fantastic finish from the Ox there, really proving his worth in this loan signing so far this season. And again, Oxlade-Chamberlain involved, plays the ball into Craig Gardner, who shows great feet to get inside, and a lovely finish across, keeps into the bottom corner. And that is how that game finished. We were able to come back from 2-0 down and rescue a point. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, understandably, they're getting the man of the match award as well. And 2-0 down away at Stoke, you've got to take a point in a game like that. But on the back of that game, another really hard game, and it's the big one It's the Tyne and Wear derby at home against Newcastle, and I was nervous going into it, to be completely honest. We do sit 11th in the table, still got a couple of games in hand on a couple of the teams around us. Newcastle down in 13th, would go above us with a win, and 5 minutes in, Demba Ba rises to the challenge and puts Newcastle 1-0 up with a great header from that corner. But we weren't to be deterred. We came straight back from that goal, and Craig Gardner with a good left-footed effort that just slips wide of the far post. But Newcastle again, 5 minutes later, still inside the first 10 minutes. Papi Cissé with a great first touch and then a lovely left-footed finish into the bottom corner. And in the biggest game of the season so far for us, we're 2-0 down in the first 11 minutes. And it was horrible, but the atmosphere was volatile at best. The flans, yes, the flans. The stands were full of oranges and pastry. I don't even know what a flan is. But Stephen Fletcher there in the 13th minute, 2 minutes after going 2-0 down, we do bring it back to 2-1. And this, another dodgy penalty decision. Wes Brown clearly just is the stronger defender there, the stronger person making the challenge. And Demba Ba, I think it is, just gets brushed aside, goes down like a sack of shit. And the referee does give the penalty. 15 minutes in, well saved from Mignolet, gets his leg there, kind of saves it with his left nut, knocks it over the bar, and Newcastle do get a corner. Another fantastic save from Mignolet. And Newcastle get another corner. Mignolet's on form so far, apart from obviously the 2 goals he's conceded. And that ball comes in again. Poor defending from me, to be completely honest. Stanley Simpson picks the ball up, plays it inside to Yohan Cabaye. Good turn, and then another good finish. And what a start to this game. 18 minutes in. And it's Sunderland 1, Newcastle 3. It kind of slowed down a little bit from there on in, but half an hour in, we bring it back to 3-2, and the first half's just been non-stop, completely non-stop. I tried to pick the ball there, pick the ball up there to run back to the halfway line and carry on, but just before half-time, we get another setback, and Demba Ba just beats the defender and the goalkeeper to the ball to put them 4-2 up at half-time. And like it says in the title, this was an 8-goal thriller, so there's still plenty more to come in this second half, and we start off here 10 minutes inside the second half. Nita gets tackled, but the ball comes into Ben Arfa, and how is this for feet? I'm sorry, but there is just nothing I can do against a goal like that. That is absolutely world class. You'll see from the replay, the touch and control that Ben Arfa shows here to just skip past one challenge, skip past 2, turn and then finish is just, it's unbeatable. There's nothing I can do about that. And we tried in vain to try and get back into the game, but Yohan Cabaye pops up, and an unfortunate goal there. Wes Brown sticks his leg out to try and block the shot and does divert the ball into the bottom corner, and unfortunately we do lose the biggest game of the season so far, 6-2. And we are in some horrific form at the moment, with the dodgy decisions in the last episode from me, admittedly, and just overall poor performance in this episode. We do find ourselves dropping down the league table. We're now down in 12th, still have a game in hand on a few teams above us, but we're going to have to pull our fingers out of our asses in the next episode. So leave this video a like if you could be so kind. Also subscribe if you haven't. There's more of this to come, and also some ultimate teams. So I will see you in the next video.